Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish and $100 range. Most of these way less than that. A good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. This one is a rack store find. It's not a brand new release. It's been out since 2018, so it's 6 years old. But recently, I've been seeing it pop up in the rack stores. So if I'm seeing it, you guys will probably see it about this time. So I decided to pick it up and let you guys know if it's worth you taking a look at. So I'm talking about Kenneth Cole For Him. Yes, it's going to be very hard for this thing to focus on that. It's almost just as hard to read in person as it is for this thing to focus on it, because it's like this gray gradient from like darker gray to lighter gray with like a yellowish tint. Atomizer cap is black with this black writing across the front. So that's just how they did it for whatever reason. So the bottle is fairly heavy for being this small. I forget how much I paid for this thing. It wasn't much. I think it was under 20 bucks for this little bottle. I don't think it's a 3.4 either, but I think it's a 1.7 ounce. I'm pretty sure. I threw the box away, so all those details are missing. But anyhow, it's a cheapie for sure. Atomizer cap clicks into place really, really good. And the atomizer itself, if I can find, everything on this thing's like camouflage. Even that little dot is black on this thing. Super weak. Super weak atomizer. So anyhow, enough of that, right? How's this thing smell? So what you're going to get out of this thing is this really fresh, bright, energetic blast of citrus. And it's got like some metallic qualities. There's like mineral notes in here, but it's got like a metallic kind of thing in the same sense that Azzaro Chrome Extreme has. That same kind of marine, salty, metallic thing that Azzaro Chrome. I'm not saying it smells just like that, but that characteristic of Azzaro Chrome Extreme, this has, but just on a much more toned down level. This is more focusing on that salty citrus, whereas Azzaro Chrome Extreme is focusing on like the sweeter side, a little bit more on the metallic, but it's more of a sweet mandarin aquatic, whereas this is a fresh, bright, uplifting, vibrant citrus, salty, marine, metallic combination. There's some like white amber in here, which is giving it a touch of sweetness and some spiciness. There's a little bit of spiciness in here. The florals don't really poke through too much. More than anything else, it is a fresh, daytime, summertime, breezy, uplifting type of a fragrance. As far as the performance on this, it's not a projection beast by any means, and that could be in part due to the fact that the atomizer itself, let me show you again, is really weak. So like 4 sprays on this thing is equivalent to 1 spray on any other decent atomizer. Just grab one that I got right here, Latafa. That's a weak atomizer too. Terrible example. But it's still stronger than this one. Even a weak atomizer is stronger than this one. So again, like I said, it's like a quarter of as powerful as a good average atomizer. So spray away with it. First of all, it's very bright, fresh, uplifting, clean, inoffensive, summer, daytime. Nobody's gonna be like, wow, that smells terrible, whatever you're wearing. That's not gonna be it. It might not be everybody's jam, but offending somebody with this is gonna be really hard to do. The longevity isn't too bad. It's on the slightly less side of average. It's 4.5 hours, but because of all that makes this a very, very good gym fragrance. A very good fragrance to, wear by the poolside or something, because let's face it, if you're wearing something by the poolside and you don't get in the pool, then what are you even doing there? You know what I mean? Get in the pool, wear this thing, set the mood, whatever, do whatever you're doing out there, eat a burger or something, then hop in the pool and your fragrance is gonna wash off and then you can reapply later. So that's what's going on with this one. It's a summertime, daytime casual. Again, very, very, very bright, clean citrus. And the salt is pretty pronounced in this. There's a good dose of saltiness in this thing, which makes it very appropriate for this kind of tropical weather that we have down here in Florida. So overall, I say this is a 5.5 out of 10. I could go to a 6, but I say it's a 5.5. I dig it. I think it smells good. A 5 is a good smelling fragrance. I think this is a little bit above that. I think because of the salty metallic thing, it kind of makes it stand out a little bit more than your generic fragrance that you will pull off the shelf that smells decent. This is a little bit better than that. And if you want a nice gym fragrance, if you're itching to buy a fragrance or something like that, and you don't want to spend too much, and it's the last days of summer, you know, August and September can be extremely hot, then this one won't really steer you wrong. If you're a fresh, clean fragrance kind of guy, this is a good one. And it doesn't smell exactly like anything else that I have in my collection. Sure, it's fresh and, you know, halfway generic. The quality isn't like the best or anything like that, but you can do a whole lot worse than this fragrance I have in the past, and that's what I'm trying to keep you guys from doing. So, is it a gem? No. Is it nice? Absolutely. Anybody can enjoy this. Doesn't matter what age you are. If it's youthful or mature, maybe it's a little bit more youthful because, you know, it doesn't have like that much class or anything like that. It's not a real mature smelling fragrance, but I don't care what age you are. It smells good. So, Kenneth Cole, for him, is it worth picking up? Almost. You know, want to roll the dice on it? I'm going to be wearing this thing. I keep wearing it. It's a great gym fragrance. That's for sure. It's a great gym fragrance and out of the shower. So if you want a nice gym fragrance, that's where this one's going to shine best. And that's my final thoughts on Kenneth Cole's For Him. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.